Hi everyone, I'm at home. It's a bit windy and rainy out there, but I thought this is a great chance to clean up my Roman finds from the other day and show you how I go about preserving them and keeping them safe for my archives, and also just is such a therapeutic and lovely sort of rewarding thing to do because, well, you'll see, I've got a magic solution and I want to show you how it works. Welcome back to my Roman finds. It's time to clean them up, and I thought it might be quite nice to do this on video so that you can see how brilliant this stuff is that I've got, which is called Arteseal. Mine's looking a bit worse for wear because I left it on its side and it's kind of leached out, so I would definitely recommend you keep it upright. So the only coin I've actually treated with this stuff is the first one that I found, the Empress Theodora. They all start out looking like this because they're bronze. As soon as you remove coins like this from the soil, they dry out. I have rinsed this in distilled deionized water, which I get from the fuel station garage. Tap water has a huge amount of chemicals in it. As soon as you start applying chemicals to a surface like ancient bronze, you can damage it. Bronze itself can get something called, I think it's called bronze rot, which can damage. As soon as you remove something from the soil, it can start to sort of rot in the air. I really don't want that to happen to my lovely finds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect the surface with Arteseal. It's a museum quality, kind of archival quality solution. So let's have a go. So what you do is you need a small paintbrush. It actually comes with a small paintbrush, but I'm using one of my own. Let's give this one a go. All you do is you just touch the brush to the surface and it kind of seems to soak into the porous surface of the bronze. It looks a bit drastic when it's like this, but it dries really fast. Dries in about, I don't know, maybe a minute. And once it's dried, it produces this kind of, it's like a kind of semi-sheen, which actually brings out the design really nicely. So you can see a bit more what you've got. I'm going to turn it over now because I think that side's almost dry. Should probably leave it a bit longer, but I'm impatient. The only bad thing I will say is it does seem to take my nail varnish off, so I have to be a bit careful not to touch the brush to my nail varnish. Not sure that's going to be a problem for most of you. So I'll leave that to dry. Let's go for another one. So this is the first time that I'm actually able to see what's on these lovely coins. This one. Oh, look at that. It's revealing just the most beautiful design. I think what I might do is I might use a bit of this ceramic as a kind of stand to prop it up like that. Right, the big boy. Let's try this one. This coin is a sestertius. See how it soaks in? It's so easy, literally no skill required. I'm sure there probably is some skill required, but I don't have any. So let's watch and see what happens as that dries out. We should start to see sometimes a coin might need 2 or 3 coats. I've been told that this coin could be Antoninus Pius. I'm going to leave this one to dry because it's a bit bigger. I'll just leave that there for a minute. Let's go for these tiny weeny ones. You can actually see fragments of bronze on my fingers where I've been touching the coins. So just goes to show how fragile the surface of these coins is, and I really want to make sure that I don't damage them. I want to preserve them the best I can. I did check with Arteseal how suitable this stuff is for use with Roman coins, and they were 100% clear that this is used for museum quality preservation of artefacts. So I feel quite confident to use it. Let's have a look at what happens if I use it on an artefact. I mean, you can see the colour, but when you apply this stuff, the colour really comes out. This is my Roman vulva mount. The Romans did love a phallus and a vulva as a symbol of strength and protection against evil. I mean, look how lovely that is. It's really brought out the colour. I'll do the reverse side as well. I think I've given this the best clean I can. The thing is, if you haven't cleaned it correctly, you just end up sealing in all the mess and the muck. Really very beautiful how the design comes out, isn't it? Let's try on the reverse side of this one. Oh yes, there is something there. See, there I was thinking that has completely had it, there's nothing there. But in fact there is. See, there's a figure there on the reverse side. Wow, you see how that's dried now? And it's just so beautiful, the detail on there. I'm wondering if that might be another female head. So miniature, it's hard to tell. The last thing I'm going to try is this tiny little piece of Roman chainmail from a piece of armour. Doesn't need much. See how it brings the colour out? Almost, it soaks in and then the air, it seems to air dry it. I just know that that's going to mean this item is preserved. It's a face of someone 2,000 years ago. Oh wow, look at that one. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed watching me clean my coins and my little artefacts that I found the other day, and I hope that you'll try Arteseal yourself. I've got the 10% solution. You can actually get a 20% as well. I don't know what the difference is, but this one seemed to be the sort of all-purpose one. I think it's brilliant. I've tried Arteseal and I've also tried Renaissance wax. Renaissance wax does absolutely nothing for any of my coins or artefacts, but I can see that Arteseal really does have a, enhances the item and it preserves it as well. thanks for watching, everybody. I will say, I think it's a good idea for you to subscribe to my videos. I would say that, I know, but it actually is a good idea because I post sporadically. I don't have a social media calendar or anything like that. I just post when I think there's something interesting to tell you. So subscribe and set an alert, and that way you'll get my latest videos.